Is this my environment or what? I'm feeling mighty good today. I played a rock and roll concert last night, and it was the soundtrack for freedom. And people were on their feet 55 years later. I've been rocking and rolling for 55 years, clean and sober, and I ain't going away.
Right.
And after I leave here, I'm going to Atlanta and teach them a thing or two. I need to find a hobby. What I need to find something to keep me busy. Well, I gotta tell you, if I felt any better, I'd blow up. I think I'll blow up anyway. It sounds like fun. Thank you. The reason we're crushing the enemy, and we didn't buy their scam. We didn't buy the president's scam. The scam artist tried to scam us that somehow you and I, having more background checks, would have saved a kid's life. How soulless can you get? When he looked at those cameras and said that that NRA members, that law-abiding gun owner families of this nation, the president said we don't care about children's lives because we didn't buy his scam. He's a bad, bad man. Charlton Heston is still my president, I don't know about you. So I get up every day and I go to work. And I just piss off idiots. And I don't even really do anything. Except I just celebrate the truth. It's not my truth. It's not your truth. It's the truth. And we need to turn up the heat, stand and fight. I've been standing and fighting since around 1963 when the hippies tried to make fun of me for carrying a gun and eating venison. Carrying a gun and eating venison is two of the most perfect things you can do in life. And by the way, it is so much fun. I'm just like drunk on freedom. I'm having so much fun. I go to bed at night, I can almost hardly sleep because I'm still giggling because I'm picking Pierce Morgan's skull tissue out of the cleats of my dancing shoes. And by the way, those were cute footages. I hope you enjoy that because it's fun to dance on idiot skulls. But I really have thousands of hours of that because if you dare attempt to argue with me about my right to self-defense, I will just have to destroy you. Who in here has never heard me destroy idiots in the media? I mean, does the word wallpaper carpet bomb ring any bells? So I am so buoyant, I am so happy, I'm so moved, I am so driven, I am so high on independence that it's a tragedy any of my Herculean energy has to go to fight the numbnuts, but it does. This is a culture war. They want our freedoms. They want to turn us into a suburb of Indonesia. And everywhere I go, every night on stage, we autograph a bunch of guitars and drums and arrows and bullets and guns and more bullets, and we autograph them. And people pay a lot of money for a Ted Nugent signed bullet. Is that adorable? Tom Petty never did that. Jerry Garcia never raised any money for a children's charity signing a machine gun. But today, and I know all of you, I see my hunting buddies out there, I see my fellow NRA warriors out there, and I know we're going to raise a lot of money. We raised a lot of money over here. Thank you for your patience. If I had some sleep, I'd be downright good looking. But I'll never get any sleep, but your patience is much appreciated. And we're going to raise a lot of money for the most important causes in the world. Children who didn't do anything wrong and have a hard time, have health problems. Every time we do this, you give and give and give. which is why Barack Obama couldn't get it more wrong. Every time we donate a hunt to the Children's Leukemia Foundation, to the Ronald McDonald Cancer House, to the St. Jude's Children's Hospital, every time we donate hunting trips and sign bloody arrows and skulls, we always raise the most money because NRA members care more. And every time a soldier, a sailor, an airman, or Marine needs help, you give the most. We are blood brothers. I just get up, I go to work, and if somebody shoves something in front of me, I sign it. And then they auction it off, so somebody pays big bucks so a Marine can get a new leg. And I'm not bragging for me, I'm bragging for you, because you give, and you give, and you give. I'll tell you a story, if I can make it through. Because I do this all the time. There's a sniper. U.S. Marine sniper, Fallujah. I was there in 04, and I saluted an awful lot of flag-draped coffins. That's why I'm like this, because I know how I got here. I got here swimming the blood and guts of warriors who charged into that inferno and are now gone so I and you can be here. So when Chris talks about passion, is a firestorm. It's indefatigable, it's unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. My spirit, your spirit must remain unstoppable. Never, ever, ever give up. So this Marine, 22-year-old Josh, first day, Fallujah, 76239 in the spine, paralyzed for life. Damn it. And he volunteered, and he knew it. He'd already saw his buddies come home in boxes. So the family called us and said, hey, Josh would like to come up and meet you. Yeah, hello, I want to meet Josh. Stop everything and bring him. So I got a hold of a buddy of mine, and I said, Josh is paralyzed, but he was a sniper. Now we get a custom wheelchair, we go for a ride. We might be able to do a little fishing, a little off-road. Long story short, this is what you do. This is why we are blood brothers. So I just put out a word to a couple friends. I said, we need to build something for Josh. I want Josh to shoot his rifle again. Well, he can't do that. He can't move any arms or nothing. I go, no, don't tell me can't. I don't want this can't crap. I said, you find somebody to build something so Josh can shoot a gun again. And Pete went, I think I can do that. So Pete got down in his engineering department, they put together an apparatus, and Josh came. And as Josh was coming down the driveway, I saw he was in a van, and he's in a wheelchair, he can't do nothing. All he can do is breathe through a tube. Hadn't made a sound or a grimace in 3 years, I believe it was. I saw the van bouncing down my cabin driveway. I said, Jim, call B.F. Goodrich, get a new suspension for that van. I want new springs, I want new shocks, I want 3-stage off-road suspension, I want new tires, and I want, next time he comes down, I don't want so much bouncing. Now I'm a big fan of bouncing. Most of the time I go, I want more bouncing. But that's what we do. So B.F. Goodrich and all my off-road buddies from Summit Racing, they put together a suspension to fix Josh's van so we would ride smoothly, because he's in there on that chair here with me. Josh comes down, Pete put together this apparatus called the, what's it called? The Liberator. And here comes Josh. All he can do is sip and puff on it too. And I said, Josh, wheel your ass over here. Got a rifle on the Liberator. Got a sip puff tube on the rifle. Got a screen. Got the crosshairs on the screen because Josh can't move his neck. So we put the screen where Josh's eyes were. We replaces wheelchair 2 with the Liberator 2. And he's sitting on that sucker, and crosshairs moved. He blew a little bit, his crosshairs moved. He sipped again, his crosshairs moved, and Josh was gone, man. He's back at the range. There's no wheelchair, there's no pain. And it took a long time, but we all stood back and we went, let him go. Just let him sip and puff. Let him figure it out. He's a Marine. He's going to improvise, adapt, and overcome. And some of us want to go, Josh, sip a little less. Shut up. Yeah. Josh has got it under control. He's a damn Marine. 12 minutes later, Josh took a deep breath and we had some milk jugs full of water, 80 yards up the hill. Dead center. Josh laughed for the first time in 3 years. That's what we do. That's what we do. And so when I hear the liars from the White House, when I hear gun-running attorney generals lie, when I hear the scams from a Secretary of State that refuses to provide security after it's begged for time after time again, and we lose 4 American heroes in the most dangerous areas in the world on the anniversary of 9/11, and then she squawks when we ask her why she didn't provide that security. I want to throw up. But instead, I just fight harder, fight stronger, fight more often, and fight smarter so we can get these dirty subhuman punks the hell out of our